It got so bad that I was leaving 3 appointments a day open so I could sneak off into the woods and do it. And you're not thinking about things like bankruptcy and back taxes when you're locked into that incredible hot drive. And I miss it sometimes. That flash that explodes inside you and blots out everything else.
That's how I got run over by the SUV. It was terrible, but I won.
Anyway, I would sit up late at night and think, Nancy, that is no way to run a hair salon. And then I would get all depressed, and then I'd head off into the woods and do it some more, and wake up the next morning, find 4 or 5 squirrels in my lettuce crisper. What? Nobody here's ever done that before. Anyway, I was losing my shop, my self-respect, my soul. This group helped me to turn my life around. And thanks to my sponsor, Sheriff Matthew Donner, for, gosh, everything.
Now, the beast within us is very strong. And if you ever feel that you're not up for the battle, I want you to remember this brave woman's story, because it can be done. And not many of you know this, but when Nancy first joined us, she was also fighting bulimia.
That reminds me. There's a sheet cake back there. Chocolate. I made it.
Thank you, Warren. Now, the only way to beat this thing is to treat it like an addiction. Work the steps, one day at a time. And now, if any of you feel like you're backsliding, and I can't stress this enough, I want you to call your sponsors. That's what we're here for, okay? Now, I'm buying the first round, so let's hit the bar.
Thunderbolt. Stand back, I'm laying wait. Watch this. 5 off the bank.
You're dreaming, Dad. Do I look worried? I'm not worried. Okay. All right, now I'm officially worried.
It's like a nightmare, isn't it?
Choke. Choke.
Call for help. Luke, go get help.
It's not her, Kanan. It's not Ruby.
Where's the ME?
Jim Ackerman. He's delivering triplets in Elkwood.
Absolute lividity, settled at the lowest point in the body.
You know what's bothering me? What bothers me is the lack of blood.
Yeah, he probably washed the body before dumping it.
Sheriff Donner. Found this nearby. There's a driver's license.
I thought so.
What?
Sandy Ellis, local girl. Parents filed a missing persons last month. What is it?
You know what happens when you thaw out a frozen piece of meat? Condensation. Killer kept her on ice.
So, what's it gonna be, gentlemen? Simple pat down or gonna go for the full cavity search? Yo, Bob. Yeah, it's getting kind of heavy, isn't it?
Just a precaution.
You know, Bob, it's none of my business, but if I had my 45 with a full clip, I wouldn't stash it near my zipper. With a hammer cocked. Keep it in your pocket. Most you could lose is a toe, and I really think you can afford a toe.
I know you're busy, and I appreciate you taking the time to stop by.
This family is important to all of us. I'm a phone call away. Sherman.
Malachi, in from the hinterland? Nothing like the smell of a wounded animal, huh? Yeah, Vlad the Impaler and Junior.
Dark bastard, that one.
Well, he just come to pay his respects.
Or to case my house to see if his furniture fits.
So how is he?
Stable.
And you?
Numb.
Sherman, hey,
Yo.
Luke, have you been in to see your father yet?
catch him when I get back.
He's been asking for you.
Well, there's a nurse in there with him right now, and plus I got a ton of stuff I gotta take care of, so...
Explain to me what is more important than being with your father.
Mom, I'm gonna do it, okay? Just not right now.
He is scared to death. Or I've raised a heartless troglodyte.
Hey, don't look at me. I just teach the little buggers. I don't head shrink them. So did you really have a stroke? Or are you just trying to get out of that rubber chicken dinner at the Rotary Club?
What's with Mr. and Mrs. Prozac?
The dead girl's parents.
All right, first day of school. Which one's my desk?
Take your pick, as long as it's that one.
What's this?
Emmy's preliminary report.
No signs of sexual assault. No blood prints or fibers. In other words, not on the forensics front. This is all he managed to come up with?
Well, I guess that's why they call it a preliminary report.
Just from the corner?
Yep.
Has Kanan seen it?
G-rated version. You're not really gonna let him work on this, are you?
Heart kidneys missing. Signs of predation. I was afraid of this.
What?
And it's happening again.
Again? I thought that was a myth.
It was no myth. It was 1967. 9 people died before he stopped killing. Never caught. Seattle newspapers even gave him a name. Defeater.
Relax. Take a breath. Visualize a time when you felt safe and warm. Don't worry about the present. Don't fret about tomorrow. And remember, you can't change the past. See yourself relaxed in mind and body. It's okay to like yourself. You can achieve your goals. What you want is here and now. On the surface, the water is tranquil, but below are
Well, that happened. You fat piece of poo! One, I am powerless. Two, I believe that a power greater than myself will restore me to my sanity. Three, my will and my life is in your care. Four, I have made a searching and fearless moral inventory of myself. There. That's better. Don't be a bad girl. Bad girl.
Hey, what are you doing tonight? I was thinking maybe you and me take a ride or something.
Whoa. Back up like 1,000 yards. Your dad. Why did he collapse like that?
I don't know. Well, I think I heard my mom say something about a minor brainstem event, something like that. Hey, no worries though. I mean, the man is indestructible, right?
Is it related to his cancer?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think anybody knows for sure.
Well, don't you think someone should find out?
Well, I was thinking that I would roll by around 8:30 or so. How's that sound?
Good.
Good. I'll see you later.
Hey there, what's your name?
Mandy, go on, get in the house. Go on. What do you want?
I'm John Kanan, Seattle, Wolf Lake Sheriff's Department. I'm very sorry for your loss.
Well, that's a first.
Yeah, what's that?
They don't like dogs. Dogs don't like them.
Them?
Tom? You okay? Listen, we don't want any trouble. We just wanted a chance to put our baby girl in the ground. It's not too much to ask.
How do you mean, Mrs. Ellis?
They burned her, officer. She's nothing but dust and bones now in a cheap aluminum can. They didn't even give us an urn.
He's like Paul Newman or Robert Redford in that movie Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Did you see that show, Mona? Oh, were those two of the most beautiful blue-eyed bad boys ever? I swear, if I'd have been that school teacher or whatever she was, I'd have done them both. At the same time, without a moment's shame or a pang of regret. Not that you should be listening to any of this. Your dad is one mouth-watering hombre.
My dad?
Yeah.
You must be kidding.
He's like a monument or something.
A monument. You are kidding.
and generous. Ah, don't even get me started on that subject.
Nancy.
Well, so what are we doing here anyway?
I want to look like this.
Well, who wouldn't?
Second trip. Must be rocking out there.
$100?
Yeah, your father thought you might need a little walking around money. He's thinking of you. Yeah, I know. You gotta go, right? Guilt just doesn't work like it used to.
Ruby. Ruby. Incoming.
See, you got your old job back, delivery boy.
Maybe it's presumptuous of me, but I thought you'd be ready for a really killer home-cooked meal. Double rack venison, slow roasted, pulls easy off the bone. Glazed with a sour cherry sauce. On the side, white asparagus. And for dessert, bread pudding and whiskey sauce. I guarantee you, no one in the entire Pacific Northwest will be eating better than you tonight. Or not. Cherry sauce is an epiphany. Don't reheat the asparagus. It'll turn into hemp. Enjoy.
Clyde, are you hungry? Dig in.
This is Carolyn Duvall. Her body was found last month in a motel in Elkwood across the county line. We might as well be looking at Sandy Ellis's case file with one important exception.
What is that?
Carolyn Duvall's organs were harvested, heart and kidneys. You're not hiding anything from me, are you, Sheriff? Why did you authorize the mortuary to cremate Sandy Ellis's body when her parents' explicit instructions were the contrary?
I did that.
Somebody in this department did.
Not to my knowledge. To answer your first question, you saw the ME's report, and the only thing missing from Sandy Ellis's body was her immortal soul.
Explain the similarities, then, down to the fact that both bodies were packed in ice post-mortem.
Wish I could.
I assume, then, that I have full discretion to pursue this case?
Yeah.
Good, because I got a crime scene I want to visit.
You know, it's not for holding, it's for drinking. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't think we'd end up out here. But it's cool.
Well, why would you have in mind?
What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
I didn't think you'd be here tonight.
What are you talking about, dude?
You know, man, I thought you'd be holed up with your dad. You know, changing bedpans and drinking string beans through a straw. Point taken, dude.
Did we miss prom?
Yeah, it was right after the Planet of the Apes reunion.
Later, dude.
Come, let's go to the water. You're gonna love it.
Luke, no. Okay.
God, you're beautiful.
Let's just swim.
We got plenty of time for that.
I'm not ready, Luke, okay? I'm just not.
Hey, nobody's ever ready before. It's like a paradox. You get ready afterwards. Come on, Sophia. Everybody's watching. I know a really good place.
No.
You're a loss.
Sophia, honey, hop in. I'll give you a lift.
Is room 17 vacant?
$100 a night.
Really? So is that sign an antique, or are you just adjusting for inflation?
Comes with a tape of the crime scene. Before the cops cleaned it up.
Get up! On your feet, get up! I got 5 people who saw my daughter with you last night, so don't try and jerk me around. Where is she?
Oh, hell if I know, man.
She didn't make it home last night.
I told you she was trouble, man.
I'm not a warning kind of guy, so now is not the time to try my patience!
Get your hands off of me.
Did you take my daughter to the lake?
What if I did?
Where is she?
Maybe she's in the woods. She finally flipped on you.
Is that what happened? Is that what happened?
No. I swear to God, I have absolutely no idea where she is.
Crap. You know, I screwed up the front. It's hard to copy hair from a picture. I can fix it. Look at your eyes. They're flawless. They're human. You are all so beautiful. You know who I could never understand? Animal lovers. Those idiots who love their dogs and cats and parakeets more than people. Why worship the lowly beasts of the earth when you can revel in the glory of being the most supreme and most exquisite of all creatures? I mean, could I ever be this perfect? Don't look so scared. I'm the one who's gonna have the nightmares.
Next item, my daughter. I take it you've been to see her already?
By all rights, Ruby and I should be married by now.
Circumstances have taken a considerable left turn since I made that promise.
You didn't give her to me because you're a hopeless romantic.
No.
You want someone with weight who can protect her. And I want someone who can move me up the food chain. You and I have always butted heads on practically everything. Except for your taste in furniture.
And women.
What?
My taste in women. You admire that also?
You are a wise and fortunate man. Nobody will ever fill your shoes.
But somebody will take my place.
You know this town has to move into the real world. And the man who's going to lead us there has to be able to not just do what's right, but whatever it takes.
I remember when I had that kind of clarity. I don't miss it at all.
All due respect, time isn't exactly on our side. And you can't keep her a prisoner forever.
The idea of marrying you is what made Ruby run in the first place, Tyler.
If I don't have your blessing to try, just say so. You won't regret your faith in me.
Get the thing off me, Danji. Over there, get that. All right. Oh, man. There. Oh, my God. Oh, no way. Get that one. Over there. Oh, my. Dude, let's just go. Shit. Oh, man. I'm gonna speed it. Oh, looks like someone already beat you to it. No. I'm out of here, man. I'm out.
Arterial blood spray patterns indicate that Carolyn Duvall was killed near the door. Killer drags her body into the bathroom. Puts her body in the tub. No. The killer's looking at himself. What are you thinking? What is he thinking? Also, Prince,
Now what the hell is he doing?
You'll need this. Okay.
For the roadblock. Go.
Got him.
Go, go, go. Go.
Is there anything we're not doing?
Mrs. Cates?
Okay, well, I'll set him out there.
Presence in the forest. You know, but I'll tell you what I do want. I want a whole damn army out there. You got that? Do it. Vivian.
Matt? I'm here on Willard's path.
Over here.
I'll come right to the point.
I appreciate that.
You said you wanted an army. Well, there is an army, Matt. Now I know how you feel, but this is Sophia we're talking about. You are blood, Matt, no matter what you say, and so is she.
No. Not her. I should have sent her away on the day she was born.
No. What you should have done is have your children with me. Let us help, Matt. We want to help.
Sheriff, line 3.
Yeah, this is Donner.
It's Nancy. Nancy Mabry.
Yeah, Nancy, can I call you back?
Well, it's kind of an emergency. And you said to call if I was having an experience.
I know. Nancy, have you worked the steps?
The silver daggers of light are back in my eyes. And I want to run.
You can fight it.
Matthew, I think it would be a really good idea if you came over here right now.
Nancy. Look, I wish I could. Why don't you try Warren?
I hate Warren. Warren is weak. I don't want to call Warren. I just don't want to do this anymore.
Nancy, look, I can't. I'm sorry. Yeah, listen, Nancy. Okay, take a deep breath. You can do this. I know you can.
I understand. I'm on my own. I have to own that. You know, it's just... Luke.
Party time. You know, if I don't want a coffee, I ought to go to Starbucks.
Yeah, well, you need that.
Let's go upstairs.
Not tonight, Luke.
Whatever happened to drop by any time.
Oh, you know I'm always happy to see you, you know that. But tonight's my night to catch up on all the little this and that's I've been putting off all week.
Yeah? Well, where's the fun in that?
There is no fun in that. It's just part of being a grown-up. And you gotta get home.
I can't. Not like this. My dad'll kill me. Well, that is if he hasn't kicked off already.
I heard about your dad. Yeah, it's awful. I know how you feel. Believe me. And you love your dad. Nicest thing my mom ever said to me was, you need more makeup. This from a woman who weighed 300 pounds and had breath like a grave.
You know, he's gonna beat this. I mean, he's a fighter. Yeah, we're going hunting semester break. You know, it'd be good for him to get back out there. I mean, you should see him, you know, he's really something. powerful, he's fast. Learned a lot watching him.
It's okay, Luke. It's all right.
What the hell am I doing?
Nothing. I'm sorry. Kanan called. Number's on your desk.
Yeah, Kanan.
Yeah, well, what do you got?
Well, not much. I don't know. Maybe something. It's more like a hunch, really.
Well, tell me.
Who we're after? I think it's a woman.
A woman? Why? Why a woman?
Well, the killer purged at the crime scene. I'd never seen that before. Or read of any similar cases in the literature.
Purged?
Yeah, there was evidence of a partially digested chocolate brownie in the toilet. I think she checked herself in the mirror and then threw her guts up in the bowl.
Yeah, so...
Look, I said it was a hunch, okay? But I think our killer's bulimic, and bulimia is almost exclusively a female disorder. Hello? Hello?
Fear, that's all it is. That's all life sometimes is. 24 hours a day of fear, interrupted by moments of basic cable.
I guess I'm just not ready for him to go.
No.
I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do after he's gone?
You know what, Luke? And I'm not trying to get rid of you here. Why don't you go ask him? Come on. There you go. Pull yourself together. Yeah. Time to do what you gotta do. Oh, no driving for you tonight. The coffee and the walk will do you a world of good. Good night, sweet Luke.
Hey, you know, you've always been like this incredible sex machine. But, you're actually a really good person.
Aw, thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Sophia?
I know you're there. Don't do this.
Forgive me, Matthew. I failed you. Heaven is closed to me now.
That's not true.
I want you to know that it's not your fault. My soul is a black house filled with pity, abomination.
Nancy, let me help you.
I can't live like this anymore, Matthew. Don't blame yourself. I'm behind you.
How you doing, Luke?
Good.
Where you been?
Studying.
Excellent.
Just for the record, we're not talking about love here. Not a necessary component. It's an arrangement. A deal. A win-win for everybody.
And I'm supposed to find that offer attractive.
Convincing, hopefully. This community needs a strong family to keep the wheels from coming off. What? You think a town won't go for someone like me? Well, your father disagrees. And so does your mother.
Stepmother.
Ruby, I know you think I'm involved in a lot of questionable stuff, and I'm not trying to dance away from it. But what you should also know is that what I've done mostly in service of your family.
Oh, that's right, Tyler. You're a soldier.
I'm also a dreamer. What makes that so hard to believe? That one day we can throw off this dark cloak, step out into the light, plug it in for all to see, stop hiding like animals, and start living like gods. It was different before, you know? Once upon a time, it was sweet between us.
That was another life.
He may miss. But you'll never outrun me.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.